Time now for the CBS News Philadelphia Pet Project with animal advocate Carol Erickson, the PSPCA, and Marvin. And we're back to dogs this weekend. Carol, you couldn't give us two in a row for cats, naturally.
I don't want to spoil you, Jan. So yes, we are back to dogs, and we're back to dogs and telling time. Now, it's no problem for us to tell time, obviously. I mean, I have sundials. Other people have clocks and phones and watches and that sort of thing. But I swear dogs can also tell time without any of that stuff. And I often marvel, how are they doing that? Well, there are a couple of things to understand why they can. First of all, they know our schedules better than we do. They wake up right before our alarm goes off. Why do they do that? Meal times, they'll seek you out, even though when you look down at your sundial, it's like 5 minutes away from having to get to feed them, but they know. So how do they know when we're normally supposed to be doing this? Well, what is going on is a combination of biological circadian rhythms, routines, and cues from their senses. They can anticipate and track reoccurring events based on associations and the changes in the environment around them, daylight, darkness, and other patterns like that. Remember, and I want to just interject this, that routines are great for dogs. They provide predictability. They can kind of predict the future based on a steady routine that you just do all the time. And you establish these routines, and please try to keep them up, because unstable routines are very stressful. So one really interesting way that dogs tell time is through their sense of smell. And you know that's legendary. Now, here's how they do it. They can smell the passage of time because the intensity of your scent in the house fades over time while you're gone. So a dog with a regular schedule can learn that when your scent has diminished down to a certain level, you're probably just about to come back, and that's when they may wake up, they may get up, you may find them at the window. Again, a routine for a dog is telling time. Inconsistent routines can lead to anxiety and undesirable behaviors like excessive barking and chewing and that sort of thing. So schedule their playtime, schedule their meal time, sleep time, bathroom breaks, the whole thing. You will find a happier household, and you will marvel at how your dog can tell time without a sundial.
I thought you were going to tell us it was their sense of stomach, because they were getting hungry. So it must be lunchtime, dinner time, breakfast.
Well, you know, it's partly that, but knowing when the scent of a human leaves the house, that one was very interesting. And also they can pick up little cues that you do that you don't even notice. Maybe you take a false step in this direction and then you take another step back, but that false step always leads to them going on a walk. So then they get excited because of that. So they use a lot of different cues to tell time, but they're watching us 1,000% of the time, aren't you? Pennsylvania SPCA, we've got so many animals there that would love to tell time with you. We have our wonderful dog right now. This is Beavis. Beavis is our 5-year-old boy. He's silly, he's playful, he's a little bit shy. He had a rough start in life. You can see how he loves to move around, though. He is a fast boy. He was brought in by our animal law enforcement team. They rescued him, and he is open to meeting other dogs, respectful older kids, and people who just want to play. Look how he looks like the Our Gang comedy dog. That is Beavis. Isn't he darling, Jen? Pennsylvania SPCA, 350 East Erie Avenue. We're open every day, 12 to 6:30. And now, you want a big dog? How about Bandit? Bandit, an extra large German Shepherd, about 4 years old. This guy will also thrive on routine because he had a rough start in life, and a routine is very helpful for those dogs. Our animal law enforcement team also rescued him. He needs a home with adults only because look at the size of this animal. And also people who understand dogs, big dogs, and they can keep his training going. And he is an absolute beauty. That is Bandit, our extra large German Shepherd, Pennsylvania SPCA. And Slim Jim, I love this little guy. He's 3 years old. He is a sweet boy. You notice his legs, probably right off you notice his legs. Well, those are his legs, and that's just what his legs are. And he's been to many events. He's come with us to everything. He hangs around the office at the Pennsylvania SPCA. He's an absolute angel. He does move a little bit differently, but that's okay. He doesn't have any medical needs at this point, so just a family that will give his legs the TLC that they deserve, and the rest of him too, and he would be great with all families and other low-key dogs. That is Slim Jim. Oh, isn't he a doll? I love him. Pennsylvania SPCA, and telling time 12 to 6:30 every single day. 3:50
I can
East
tell time
11.
without a watch too, Carol. I know exactly when it's time for my next meal. Let's go.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that going. That's how you know.
Carol, as always, interesting stuff. Thank
All right,
you.
Jen, thank you.